because they knew my energy was speaking money. So I'm going to pay these off and more is going to come in. Every time do not say spend. Every time I circulate my abundance, it comes back to me 10,000-fold. Anytime something comes in to test you, shift your perspective about it. Because with you shifting your perspective, it is literally shifting your simulation. It is shifting the matrix to work for you. All of a sudden, things are going to be, you're going to have more than enough to not only pay bills, but take yourself out on a date or take yourself out to the movies. You're going to have, like, if you have been working on your confidence, you're going to have more, exactly. Words are not just spell casting, but words are your experience. Your mind and your words interconnect with how you experience this reality. You are literally writing the script to your own movie. How do you want it to go? Oh, there was one page of the script that absolutely sucked ass. Okay, does that mean the rest of your script should? Y'all have literally watched me come from homelessness to an experience that I'm like, this is my fucking life right now. Like, what? Y'all have watched this happen. You can experience this every day. You can experience this. You just got to stop telling yourself that you can't, that you won't, that it's not possible for you. I literally watched on YouTube, I believe her name is Dough. Dough. She sat. I know some of y'all have seen this individual. We're going to get into her because she is a prime example that when you believe you can, you will, and God will advocate for you. Thank you, you star. Thank you, you star. Thank you, nothing. Thank you for pouring into me. Thank you, Cynthia. Who else has donated? I'm sorry if I missed your name. Thank you, you star. Thank you for pouring into me, and know that you are going to receive it back in every way that God deems necessary and that you know is necessary for the elevated level that you have reached. And same goes for you, Sally. I sense there's something in the wind. I sense there's something in the wind, and it's windy outside. Y'all better be sensing good shit. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Cynthia, for pouring into me. Thank you, Sally, for pouring into me. Sally, that was 33. 333. 3 energy. That's ascended master number. It also adds up to 6. Infinity. 6 is also unconditional love. And Cynthia just sent 17, which adds up to what? 8. Abundance. Also, 33 was Jase's life path number, and 17 was the number he had tattooed on his face, and 8 is my life path number. If you don't know what your life path number is, add up your month, your day, and your year. That is your life path. If you add up 33, though, it's 6. So anytime I see a 6, I know that Jase's energy is coming through. Anytime I see 17, I know Jase's energy is coming through, and it's indicating a big, massive change. 7 adds up to 8, which is my life path number, but it's also an indication that your angels are bringing through abundance that you have prayed about, that you have elevated and aligned with. So yes, month, day, and year, if you add all of those up, that is your life path number. You may want to look into your life path number, what it means for you. It will really change the way that you look at life with who you are. How many things make sense with your life path number, and how this matrix is all fucking numbers. It is all codes, but you can break down these codes with understanding your soul energy. You can manipulate these codes with your ability to control not only your emotions and your mind, but the matrix along with it. All of it's just coding. Literally. If you look at even the way cities have been set up, it looks like a motherboard. The way that this planet is set up, it literally looks like a computer system. You cannot tell me different. Look at the way that your city is set up, and tell me that don't look like some computeristic shit. Look at the grid. Look at the grid system. I do. Well, somebody just recommended Infinite to me on Instagram, so now I really have to go watch it. Exactly. We are the motherboard, which is why I tell y'all, you can control your simulation. What you can, what you believe you can or can't, you are correct. Because you are affirming that as a part of your experience here. And God is going to advocate for the experience you align yourself with, because it is a unique experience that Source is having through you. You being the unique soul that you are, coming here to evolve, or choose not to, is a unique experience all in itself. Exactly. Why do you think? I'm pretty sure that Jase XXX Tentacion had VR tattooed on him. I'm pretty sure that was a VR. If not, it was just a sign, because I swear I see VR on the side. Virtual reality. It is understanding how to break down the simulation with complete understanding of what you are outside of this vessel. And it's not the vessel. The vessel is the vehicle. The vessel is the, like you said, the sim that we are controlling. And our minds, that has a direct, we are a direct extension of Source. Our minds interconnected with Source is the controller. Yes. When you start to look at it this way, you understand why there are individuals that have been able to maneuver in a way where they have received without what looked like going through what we had to go through. But we went through what we had to go through in order to break down the system, where they were just doing it for self. There are individuals that have manifested millions, but they did that for themselves. Our souls came here to not only evolve, but touch the lives of other souls, to break out other souls from the matrix. That's why our journey was not easy. That's why we went through what we went through. And that's why we have impacted and will continue to impact this realm more than these individuals ever will. And this is why those individuals that had obtained positions of power are falling. This is why Diddy ain't getting out of prison. This is why CEOs are getting locked up when they thought they could buy their way out of consequences. This is why the world is going in the way that it is, because we have programmed it. We are reprogramming this realm. We are breaking down old programmings. It's the fall of Babylon, Jericho, whatever you want to call it. It is the dismantling of old systems and the installation of divine ones. We are changing the world by changing ourselves. This is why it is imperative to look at yourself and your experience as though anything is possible, because it literally is. It literally is. Hold on, I need a sip of water. So you need to believe more in yourself. Because you are not a drop. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean. And you are taking the world by storm. But you shouldn't just expend energy consistently pouring out into this realm and then not pouring into your purpose. That would be counterintuitive. You didn't just come here to completely disregard your journey in order to change the world. You change the world when you change yourself. You change the world when you understand yourself. And then yourself cannot be used against yourself. So what are you doing? What are you going to be doing today? Excuse me, to further align yourself. I won't even say align, to achieve. What are you going to be doing today? No more excuses. No more, well, I don't have the technology for this. Well, I don't have the time. We got endless time. We are infinite beings. No more excuses. God woke my ass. I have been up since 5, and I will be up till like 8 tonight. This is my new schedule, apparently, because God said this is my new schedule. And I'm also attempting to go live over on YouTube again today, because I did not, I feel like we're going to do Galactic Golden Gabs in the Grand Rising, and then later towards the night we're gonna do some card pulls and see what's going on. But God said this is my new schedule, and I was gonna sleep in today, and God said get up. I woke up to the most, you chirping in the background. I woke up to this is how I knew it was God. I had changed my timer, my alarm, to 6 p.m. I mean, not 6 p.m., 6 a.m. instead of 5. I was woken up 5 on the dot, in the way that God had told me the night before. No, you're waking up at 5. I was woken up at 5 on the dot because one of my cats had snuck through the picture that I have posted up in the, hi mama. Yeah, you. One of my cats had snuck in through the way that I have the window set up so they can't get out because there's no net, there's no window covering thing. The fuck is it called? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. There's no screen. Thank you to screen. Thank you. There's no screen. So yes, that's the divine. Yes, there's no screen. Literally the divine came through and was like, screen. Like, I just heard it, and then as soon as I say screen, I look up and y'all are typing it in. Yes. There's no screen, so I have to put like a picture up there so I can crack the window at night. Are you trying to tell them for me what you were doing? What you thought you were doing? She's trying to tell her side of the story. No, because you weren't supposed to be out there. I don't care what you were out there for. You weren't supposed to be out there. No. The chirping you hear in the back is her trying to tell. She's sassy. She's a Leo. She said, actually, this is how it happened. No, not yeah. No. So, mama's little sassy Leo self. Anyways, so I had woken up to cries. Just tears. Like, hollering. Just, as a Leo, I'm hollering. You already know. With mama being a Leo, you know, as soon as somebody's telling a story about you, they better get it correct. Actually, you gonna come in and tell it yourself, because I could tell it better. That's what mama thinks. She said, no, let me tell you what happened. Don't listen to her. Let me tell you. Huh, mama? And don't say now. Anyways, so she crying. She is crying. Like, I'm trying to figure out, I'm up now. I look at my phone, I'm like, hey, it's 5. On the dot, it's 5. I just hear hollering. Like, so loud that I'm like, the neighbor's gonna think something going on with you. I'm looking for her. I'm looking under the bed. I'm looking under the couches. I can't find her. I hear it coming out the window, and I'm like, no fucking way. She got little short legs, okay? I don't know how she got out now. So how she even landed out there, she couldn't get back in the window. She couldn't pull herself back in. So she's screaming, looking around frantically, because we got big brawler cats outside, and she's in unknown territory. The stray cats outside, they're not stray, but the neighbors' cats, they let their cats outside. I don't. So she's crying. She's about to get mugged. Okay? She's about to get mugged. She's about to get mobbed on. All right? There are 2 cats outside, and she's like, it's time. All right? It's my time. Help me, Jesus. So I had to save her. She jumps up, but she got little short legs, so she can't pull herself out. So I have to reach in and grab her, and I know she's not ever gonna do that shit again, because she literally almost got mugged. These 2 big old burly cats were like, dun it, dun it. She was like, ooh, it was a bad time, huh, mama? It was, huh? It sure was. So she almost got mugged, and I feel like she will never do that shit again, which was her learning lesson. Now she knows that the outside cats don't play. They are thugs. They are thug nasty, and they will come mob on her ass. But woke me up at 5 on the dot. So I knew God had orchestrated all of this, because God was like, I told you to be up at a certain time. And I was going to sleep in an extra hour. But I am glad that I got up at the time that I did, because it was meant to be. And everything that happened after that literally just blew my mind. So I say all of that to say, if you are being guided to integrate a super routine. I meant to say a certain routine. They said, no, you said it correctly. A super routine. Do it. It's going to change your energy entirely. It's going to change the way you present yourself. The reason why I had been guided to wake up at 5 a.m. is I wanted to prepare myself for the appointments that I have set up for 8 a.m. because I love you, Galactic Golden Nuggies. I didn't know so many of you were early birds, but I'm glad that you have motivated me to get up earlier. I've had quite a few of you book at early times, like 8 a.m., which has guided me to, I wanted to prepare my system to start waking up at 5 to be able to get a workout in and be ready by 8 for these appointments. Well, I looked into it, and it's also the schedule of billionaires. Most billionaires wake up at 5 a.m. And that just completely changed my perspective on me being, begrudgingly getting up at 5 to me being hopping out of bed at 5. If you be waking up at 4 a.m., the early bird gets the worm. If you have been guided to wake up at 4 or 5 a.m., or if you've been guided to shift certain things in your schedule, in your routine, it's because you are integrating the version of yourself that you need to be in order to manifest this high vibrational reality. A multimillionaire. Like I said, be careful what you wish for. You might just get it. You may be guided to start eating certain foods. You may be guided to go to bed earlier. You may be guided to start reading books or listening to audiobooks. And it just feels right. Like, I've been listening to audiobooks while I'm cooking, and it feels homely. Like, it feels like exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. If you have been guided to do this, it is because you have integrated that new version of yourself. And when you've reached this level, it's like the veil is non-existent. You're just aligned with the divine. You're aligned with your guides. You have that connection where everything comes through fluidly. Audiobooks, you can find them on YouTube. Specifically, like, I will listen to Neville Goddard's or Abraham Hicks, because you can find a lot of Abraham Hicks, as well as Dolores Cannon. So I will listen to audiobooks that help me gain knowledge, as well as quantum mechanics, quantum leaping, quantum entanglement. Let's see, what else have I been listening to? I listen to The Secret here and there when I need a new reinvigoration, as well as Supermind. I have not tuned into Superposition, but I will. I will look into that. Whatever your soul is guided to listen to. There are certain things that are going to draw you, that are going to align with your spirit at that time. As well as, I believe you can find the audiobook of Becoming Supernatural on YouTube as well. So the reason, I don't want to go into everything that, like, I'm diving into. I know it's going to help you if you choose to align with that as well. But it's what you've been guided to do. It's about trusting the timeline that you've pulled yourself into. God advocates for the energy that you're emanating, but it's all about the choices you make to further integrate this version of you. You've been guided to go to the gym. Stop telling yourself you're too tired. Stop telling yourself you're too busy. Stop telling yourself that you can't, or that, oh, I'll be embarrassed because I can't lift as much as everybody else there. I have gone from lifting, leg days, I only used to be able to do like 100 pounds. And now I'm up to 145. I'm able to do on legs. I have been able to do squats with the Lil Smith machine, where I felt embarrassed because at one point I could only do it with the bar. And now I'm putting weights, 25 weights on each side, which may not be like much to y'all, but to me, that's incredible. So what you're doing, what you've been guided to do, don't make excuses for why you can't do it, because the future you has already accomplished what you've set out to. It's about stop telling yourself you can't. Stop allowing other people to dictate what you feel you can accomplish. Do it. Just like Shia LaBeouf, just do it. Okay? Just do it. 3 miles down the road after work, 4 miles home from home, long walk. I feel it. In order to get to the grocery store, because the Albertsons is like an hour walk. You gotta have a positive mentality while you're doing it. Like, as I'm backpacking cat food or waters, I literally tell myself, I'm getting a butt. Like, I'm gonna be able to have this as part of my testimony, as part of my story. Like, I'm so proud of myself for being able to do this, even though my legs fucking hurt. And then I still go to the gym. And this is me every other day having to go get, every other day having to go get waters, having to go get cat food, because my little chunky butts. And I am backpacking this. I don't have a car, y'all. But that is not an excuse for me to why I can't. And these delivery prices are, I would rather backpack the shit than pay a $20 delivery fee. The fuck? Maybe one day. But no, I'm gonna backpack the shit. And I'm going to maintain a positive outcome or a positive mentality when I do it. I'm not going to sit there hating my life and pitying myself. That's one thing you better not do. Or you will manifest, look at this, Ace of Pentacles. Or you will manifest more situations that put you in a position to overcome pitying yourself. Anytime that I was like, oh my God, nobody fucking feels bad for me. I feel bad for me. It was just more shit that made me feel bad for me happening. Until I just, music going, like, I'm like, yeah, I'm getting a butt, like, my legs are getting a workout, like, my arms are getting a workout from carrying this backpack. This is, this is the greatest workout of my life. Like, I'm gonna look so good by next summer, like, dream body. We're in this bitch. Shifted my mentality, and all of a sudden, all of these, and looking at all of the beauty on my walks, all of the flowers, all of the bees, the butterflies, the dragonflies, the animal totems, has completely shifted the experience, as well as how others react to me. It's changed. I feel like exercise adds to receiving. It's like you releasing the endorphins, you getting that vitamin D just puts you in a position to be even greater. I feel like it enhances our energy. But that's just my opinion. I personally feel like the more exercise we get in a healthy way, exactly, it just elevates us. Especially when we're shifting our mentality and affirming as we're doing it. What? 250,000? Oh my God. Oh my God. The star coming out here. What is 200? 200. Damn. That's amazing. That is so badass. I just gotta take a minute to appreciate y'all, because what? We got like 200,000 hearts in here? That's how many times y'all are tapping the screen? That's amazing. Please take a break on your fingers though. Okay? Don't be breaking your fingers off to tap the screen, okay? I appreciate all of the love, but that's 200,000 taps. What? What? That's amazing. Hold up. Wait a minute. Thank you for tapping the screen, and thank you for pouring into me. Thank you for the, who said that, Rose? Thank you, Mighty Matt. Thank you, Mighty Matt, and all of you mighty fingers. You mighty galactic golden thumbs in here. Please don't break your thumbs off, though. Over here tapping the screen. I appreciate y'all, but please take care of your fingers. All right? I got 10 of them. Pressure. I love y'all. I appreciate you so deeply, so dearly. Thank you. But seriously, don't break your fingers off. Your fingers are important. And speaking of what's important, let me not be crispy. Because I'm about to give you a smooch, and I don't want to give you a smooch and my lips be crispy bacon. Give me love. I love you. I hope you caught that kiss. I hope it wasn't too crusty. Thank you for all of the love, and I hope you feel it back in return. I appreciate y'all so very much. Thank you. Good. I was hoping you would feel it. I was hoping you would feel the brush. You felt the kiss? I'm seeing some confirmations you felt it. Good. I hope you felt the flutter that I was trying to give. Thank you, the keeper. See, this is how intense our energy is. You were meant to feel that. I wanted you to feel that. And it brushed your energy field to where you felt it. And I hope you felt the love that came from it too. Thank you, the keeper, for the 7 roses and the 6 pumpkins. And that adds up to 4. Wait. Yeah, no, it adds up to 4, which is stability. A stability in harvest. Know that's what you... I love that they just said what you were assisting and integrating in all those lives that you have touched. Thank you for pouring into me, and know that each and everybody in this live that has poured into me, you will receive it back infinitely in the way that is necessary for you to touch the lives of others. In all the ways you prayed about. Thank you for touching mine. And I hope y'all felt that kiss, you felt that love, and you know that you are deserving more of that love. Can you feel the love? tonight. I hope you felt the love. Can you feel it? What is it? What did they just sing? Can you feel it in the wind? Can you feel it in the air? What song is that? Hold up, they just channeled me something. Who's that by? Can you feel it in the air tonight? What is with y'all and Phil Collins? I don't know why my spirit team likes Phil Collins. Something about Phil Collins. And I just said 4. In the air tonight is 4:54. It's 4 minutes and 54 seconds. Stability. Because 4:54 adds up to 4. What is with y'all and Phil Collins? That's what I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. Can you show me? I don't know what their deal is with Phil Collins. Okay, and something about this. Can you feel it in the air tonight? I want to know. You're about to. You already know. Such a long time. I've been waiting for a long time. Post Malone, something is coming in the mail. Post. Such a long time. I've been waiting for a long time. Something you... Can you feel in the air tonight? I want to know, can you show me? Such a long time. Something you wanted to know that you wanted the divine to show you, they didn't show you until it was time. For some of you, this time is tonight. It's something about something that also happened in the night time. Some tower that led you to being the star that you are. Some backfire, some explosive moment that never hit you. Because this is a beautiful spread. The Star, the Empress, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. With the Tower, it's divine intervention. Such a long time. You've been waiting for a long time. And card 3 is the Empress. Card 17 is the Star. 17 plus 3 is 11. Then we've got 10 is the Wheel of Fortune. That's 12. Plus 7. 16 is the Tower, which adds up to 7. 10, completion. Son, the Father, the Holy Spirit. 3 plus 7, 10, a completion. So it all goes back to ground zero. The Wheel of Fortune, it all adds back up to 10. What you wanted to know that you never thought you would, you're about to find out. But it's because of what you have stepped into. The completion led to the deletion and completion. Led to the truth. The truth you've been telling. It's something that you spoke on, something that you knew. That you were waiting for the divine to confirm for you. But you had been waiting in a state of lower vibration, whether it was betrayal, anxiety, fear, lack, or anger. When you moved on from the emotion that was tying you to a previous timeline, you won. You weaponizing your power and putting it into a position to where your power became prosperity because of how you grew from that pain put you in the position to win. To win a battle, others thought you would always be fighting until you succumbed to it. But the battle was never yours. You made the battle yours. Exactly. Stop reacting to the trauma. I'm sorry I'm not looking at the screen. This is just really intense energy because some of you have been... Your old version, you laid to rest. You'll be able to put the flower... Damn. You will be able to put the flowers you receive from the position you walked into on the grave of your previous self. And the flowers you're about to receive is the truth that your previous version told. and how what the trauma that version went through has been vindicated. That version of you has been laid to rest, but the flowers you receive from the truth will be placed on the grave of the old self. Like, you can look at that old version and go, we did it. We did it. And I know that's such a sad expression. But it's like, this version could not step into the version we are now. That version held on to so much pain, so much anger, so much resentment, so much hurt. And that version needed to be laid to rest without closure, without the truth, without understanding. The understanding came from within. That old version we had to trust. That old version was laid to rest without anybody speaking on the events that occurred that led that version of you to being placed 6 feet under. Nobody wanted to come clean. Nobody wanted to give closure. Nobody wanted this injustice to be corrected. But the divine assured it. But it's because you let go, you trusted. And without your energy, you left a war zone. You won by weaponizing your pain. You know what, we're naming the live on YouTube that. You won by weaponizing your pain. And it elevated you out of a war zone that you were in the way of. That's the name of the live that we're doing on YouTube today. I think I'm going to read further on that on YouTube. Because that's intense. We need to go more deep into that. Because in all the ways that you overcame, you took your pain back. And not in a way where your pain was chaining you and binding you. But you used your pain to change the world. Your pain changed you. And with you overcoming all the ways that your pain was being used against you, you weaponized it. It could no longer be a weapon against you. Because you integrated it in a way where it could not be used against you. And you being airlifted divinely from this war zone is what shifted the wheel of fortune in your favor. Exactly. Pain into power. Ooh! You were divinely airlifted from a war zone that has blown the fuck up. I want to read more on that on YouTube. That's intense. Wow! I need to get into this. I think we're going to head over there in a minute so I can dive deeply so that live will be saved. I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to head over there in a minute so we can save this energy. Because this is intense. The Fool and the King of Pentacles. I can't even look at this. Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. We got the World. And the Seven of Swords. It's the end of deception. It's the end of sneaky, deceptive, manipulative behavior. Where you have fully stepped into the form necessary in order for you to claim all that is yours. God forgave. The ancestors sure as fuck didn't. When you took back your energy, they did the rest. Damn, that should be the live of a... There's so many names that are coming through these channels. When you took your energy back, they did the rest. They took all your shit back. Anything that you felt like you had lost was it's sand in their hands. This is being restored, but not in the way that anybody, including you, anticipated. My name on YouTube is All Seeing Isis. If you type in All Seeing Isis, it should be the first one that pops up. Ooh, there goes the wind. Here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun. All Seeing Isis. All Seeing Isis. AllSeeingIsis. Here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun. And I say, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Here comes your sun. It's exposure, but it's also the happiness you found. The happiness within you, you found that is now your reality. And what has been integrated within your reality is just going to add to that happiness. Exactly, you are the sun, S-O-N, S-U-N, masculine energy as well. Especially with the King of Pentacles out here, your masculine energy, whether you are a divine masculine or divine feminine, your masculine energy fought for the longest for you to make it. It just took for us divine feminines to shift into our energy of origin and not rely so heavily on our inner masculine. While those of you that are masculine, it guided you to really look at where you were seeing your inner divine feminine as a weakness, your feminine energy as a weakness, instead of the receptive energy that could be used to your benefit for you to receive even more than you ever have before. When your energies are balanced, so is the rest of your life. You can't look at your divine feminine energy as you can, but when you look at your divine feminine energy as a weakness, you are looking at receiving as weak. You are looking at help as weak. You are underestimating the power that the divine feminine energy holds. Not just externally, but internally. And oftentimes that does come through with mother wounds and how you had really had to backpack certain situations that you shouldn't have had to carry. Whether it was you having a lot on your shoulders when it came to a family dynamic, or you being heavily abused and feeling as though your masculine had to take on the brunt in order to not express the emotions you perceived as weak, which shifted you into an imbalance because of how heavily you were also relying on your inner masculine, or how you may have been shifted into karmic feminine energy with how you had been docile, a people pleaser, and not pouring into yourself in ways because of how many others you were providing for. So it really depends on how you grew up and what you're still holding on to. What trauma you're still allowing to define your divinity, your experience, your energy. Which, in order to elevate, you must acknowledge what is keeping you anchored into your trauma. Where did I learn to read tarot? My guides. My spirit team. I started small, I started reading for those around me. I had been reading for a very, very long time. I just didn't start expressing my ability to intuitively read until I was guided to by the divine. And honestly, I don't need the cards to read. I just like their energy. Y'all know, if you have been tuned into me or tuned into my YouTube, I can just sit here and channel y'all. I've been doing that for the majority of being live. This is just confirmation. I love the energy that emanates from, they each have their own individual energy. And I love the energy they emanate, but I don't need them. I like to use them for confirmation. As you can see, this completely aligns with the energy we've been talking about this entire live, where when you believe it, you feel it, you will receive it, you can achieve it. It's all about how you move throughout this matrix. Plus, in order for me not to be sitting here talking with my hands, I will play with the cards. You'll see me shuffle often, because if I'm not shuffling, I am moving energy and I'm talking with my hands. And I know that can sometimes get aggravating, because I will sit here and I will do mudras while I'm talking. Well, I won't even say talking, while I'm channeling. And I know that if you're like me and you have ADHD, you will watch my hands more than you listen to the message. So it's a benefit to have them, but I don't need them. But anyways, you guys, because I don't want to lose this channel for YouTube, and I said I was going to be back over there again. But I want to pull some angel messages. You know what? I'm gonna stay a little bit longer. We'll go over there in a minute. What is it? I have an appointment. Yeah, we got time. I wanna know. Sorry, I had to get some energy out. Okay. You said what? What? Come here. You confirming? Come on. Come on, little baby. Power Kitty is talking. You want to come up here? Come on then. Hi. Okay. Let me make sure you're comfortable. There you go. All right. You just grabbed some water by the name of 77 Select. 77 confirmation. 77 also adds up to 5. 7, 7, 14, 1, 4, 5. Massive change is on the way. But the change starts from within. Don't be expecting something that has not been shifted within. If you don't feel abundant, how do you expect abundance? If you don't feel lovable, how do you expect unconditional love? You better be walking around like what it is you desire. I can't even say what it is you desire. Walk around like you are what it is the divine put you on this planet to be. You are abundance. You are unconditionally loving. You are an infinite high, an infinite energy vortex. Therefore, it is not inconceivable for you to receive what it is that aligns with your energy, because you attract what you are, not what you want. You better affirm it in this moment right now. I am unconditionally loving. Therefore, I attract unconditionally loving relationships, romantic and platonic. I am, my soul, my energy is abundant and infinite. Therefore, I attract an infinite amount of abundance. I am a winner. Therefore, I win at everything. Did you want to pull some cards, Nugget? Let me see. What did you drool on? Ew. The High Priest, because I know what I'm talking about. She just drooled on the High Priestess. Good job. Also, with Power Kitty drooling on the High Priestess, your intuitive abilities are enhancing. Here. You gotta drool on it. You gotta drool on it. You gotta bite it. Ma'am. Oh, you did? Girl. Prince of Wands and Queen of Swords. Some of you know, thank you, as she just touches the High Priestess. Some of you already know that you have somebody that's obsessed with you. You've also defeated this being. You've moved, you have accelerated. But with the Prince of Wands out here, somebody is very passionate about you. I can't make this shit up. Look at this. The Ace of Wands with the the Ace of Hearts. I said the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Hearts with the 3 of Wands. And what else are you rubbing on? What are you biting? Let me see. Somebody is holding on to you. This doesn't feel negative. This feels like somebody that knows it's you. Hi, Nugget. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's good. She's so good. You did such a good job. Oh, you want more? Why are you always picking the hardest ones to get out? 8 of Cups. Somebody feels like with what they're confused at how you were, damn. This is definitely not going to be a message for everybody, but I hope it's a message for you. Somebody is confused at how you have become more than they feel like they are. This is somebody in the limelight. This is somebody successful. Somebody has watched you do more. This is somebody that didn't see you ever achieving this. You were underestimated by this individual, and they had options. Whoever this is, they're a very heavily sought after individual. Yep, they had options, but it wanted to flip in the reverse. King of Swords here. Could be a Gemini energy. Magician in reverse. This is somebody who views you as a Queen of Pentacles, a master manifester. Somebody doesn't know how the world has changed around you. That's what's going on here. Somebody that felt like they knew everything did not know everything. But they're watching you achieve what they never expected you to understand. You broke the codes you broke the matrix. And it's like the matrix had moved for you. So if this person looked at you and was like, exactly, ascended master alchemist, that is what you are. And it looks like somebody in a power of authority and a powerful position, an abundant, well-known position. This individual looked at you and felt like you were a fool, felt like you were crazy. Like if you were talking about extraterrestrials or that you're a star seed, this person was like, a fucking star seed, like an alien? Bitch, are you dumb? Like, this individual, scoffed. This individual, like, they manifest. They came out as the magician, but in reverse. This is somebody that manifests. They feel like they have manifested their life. But they manifested it for them. This is one of those individuals I was talking about in the beginning, where they have learned true power through you. Yes, you rub on a Queen of Pentacles. They have learned true power through you. Where, yes, they were too small-minded. But the thing is if you were talking about, thank you, Three of Swords, somebody is heartbroken. They feel heartbroken. They feel like they missed an opportunity with you. Thank you, Wessa. I appreciate you for pouring into me, and know that you're going to receive it back infinitely in all the ways that God deems necessary for your experience, dharma, elevation, evolution, and advancement. And listen, whoever this individual is, man, you're going to knock the cards all over the place. This person looked at you as though you were in your own little fantasy world. You talking about extraterrestrials, you talking about divinity, you talking about spirituality. This person, like Lynette said, they scoffed. This is somebody who had viewed their life as being manifested and viewed their connection with the divine being what led them to this point, but they didn't truly know what it was till they watched you. Because all of a sudden extraterrestrials started coming through. Like all of a sudden there were news articles about extraterrestrials being here. The government talking about it. Documentation from the CIA being released. All of a sudden it looked and appeared to this person as though the world moved for you. Prophet energy. You've been speaking on something or doing something that others had scoffed at, specifically somebody in a position of power, that they have just seen the divine move for you in this realm. Where everything is advocating for your communication, for your prophecies. You stated something that came true, and somebody is absolutely baffled by it. It's like the whole world has moved for you. The divine made this possible. Yeah, and she just shook her head, so somebody didn't know this was possible. Somebody thought that the realm just moved in a certain way. Like that the matrix was all that it is. And that them doing what they did broke down the matrix. Like they felt like they were a glitch until they saw a true glitch. And that's you. Because it's like when they started tapping into your energy, that's when all of this started being exposed. And it's things that you spoke about, they scoffed at, and then it came true. And then it started happening. So there's somebody here that's looking at you as the prophet that you are. As the master ascended alchemist that you are. You are a beacon of light for so many. And you are also a massive glitch and a pain in certain official sides. Because there is confirmation with how everything moves for you. How you move the matrix. You out here playing dollhouse with the matrix right now. And it's got a few individuals concerned with how you moving shit in the matrix and how celestial beings and the divine is moving shit for you. It is conflicting. Because you speak upon it and then it happens. Things that you start, like how we talked about those CEOs. How the divine channeled to me. CEOs were going to start getting knocked down. And they did. Like, shit started happening where even I was like, oh, what? Oh my God. Like, and look, the wind is going. But it's because God told us. We knew what was going to happen. We just followed the tides of energy that we were guided to follow in order to make sure that we were on the upside of energy, that we were on the upside of this planet's transitionary process. Hi, bubs. I can give you kisses all I want. What you talking about? Yes. I'm going to give you another one. I'm going to give you another one. Yeah. What? Okay. I need to give her some kisses. She was being real ethereal and real adorable. You being so cute. Want to say hi? Yeah. She's very chatty. What is you doing? You know that your big golem toe having ass cannot fit up there. You golem gargoyle toe having ass. You can't fit. Look at his little golem toes as he tries to. He's got to grip the back of the chair with his little gargoyle feet in order to position himself up there. He's jealous. Donahue is a Gemini, so of course, if somebody else is getting affection and attention, he is upset. He's offended. You too? Can you tell he's a Gemini? Sir? Do you mind? You just booted her out the way. You want to say hi to everybody with your big head? Hi, puppy. You got an eye boogie. I need to get it. And have you been scratching your ear again? Your allergies. My children. Say hi to the babies. Hi. What are you doing? Oh. There goes Lily. I wanna know. Okay. I am a Gemini. My zodiac sign is Gemini. That's why I know. That's why I know. Somebody else getting attention and it's like, you haven't petted me. You haven't given me attention all day. No, scoot over. Main room. Move. Let me come in here. Let me see what you doing. Nosy as hell too. We nosy as a motherfucker. Before I can, if there's noise going on outside, before I can even get to the window, my fat-headed ass cat is trying to see what the neighbors are doing with our nosy ass. So he outs us before I'm even able to sneak a peek. Because all of a sudden, all the neighbors can see my fat-headed ass cat staring at what they got going on. I have Scorpio in my chart. I'm a Gemini, Aries, Scorpio. Gemini, Scorpio, Aries. No, Gemini, Scorpio, Aries. Yeah, Gemini, Scorpio, Aries. Hi. So I have water in my chart as well as fire. And it's funny, Mars, you say that your birthday is June 4th. My birthday is June 4th. That's crazy. My birthday is June 4th. June 4th. Yay. 300,000 taps. Oh my God. What's up, Gems? What season we in? Is it Scorpio season? Right now? Yeah, it's Scorpio. What? Happy birthday, Scorpios. Happy birthday, Scorpios. What's good, Scorps? I hope y'all is living your best life. I hope y'all is living your greatest, mysterious, sexy, incredible life. Because I tell you what, Scorpio energy is so damn... Y'all are trouble. Y'all are mysterious trouble. And we as Geminis, we are... Y'all really be like, listen... We Geminis that like communication, when y'all are all dark and mysterious, we're like, ooh, I don't know what it is with Geminis and water signs. I will never date a water sign ever again, though. You won't catch me ever dating a water sign ever again. Ever, ever. Ever, ever, ever. Ever. No, absolutely not. But happy birthday, Scorpios, unless it's like a high vibrational Scorpio, or a high vibrational Pisces, or a high vibrational Cancer. Because the shadow that offered me up for fame and fortune was absolutely diabolical, nefarious, was a Pisces, Cancer. No. Then the warlock gigolo was a Scorpio. No. How about no? Like, no. How are you a warlock and a gigolo? Like, what? No. Anyway, it's diabolical. It's awful. That, you know what? I would say that the Scorpio was, the hold that individual had with the love spells was gnarly, but nah. The Pisces, Cancer, that was some bullshit. You know, going through, I would never go through that again. I'm glad I did, because I elevated and ascended beyond any type of hoobly-joobly love spell, obsession spell, come to me spell working on my ass. Like, it now just bounces off my energy. But at the time, that hoobly-joobly was diabolical. Diabolical. I really thought that I could not live without that person. Whole time, this freaking siren, because there are male sirens. He's a male siren. This freaking siren was calling me in order to give a certain narrative and keep me there so that he could use my energy. Diabolical. If y'all have ever dealt with a siren energy, you getting hair all up in my face. If y'all have ever dealt with the siren energy, male or female, and you're like, man, why do I keep being pulled? Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back. You were being hoobly-jooblied. You were being enticed. Diabolical. And I didn't even know the full depths of what a male siren, like what a siren energy could do. Like, I had to expand everything I had known from warlocks, because I knew about warlocks. I didn't know that a male siren could use their energy to entrap you in some type of fantasy, in some type of illusion where you would feel their energy and you would truly believe that they were your twin flame. You would truly believe they were your person, all while everything else in the physical was telling you otherwise, while they were coming through in the dream state, while you could feel them physically, while you, like, how they can enwrap you in this fantasy. It's literally like, when, like, Ariel is, like, entranced. Diabolical. I will never, ever, ever. Like, that's the reason why the gigalock, the Scorpio gigalock, as Kev would call them, a gigolo warlock, that's why that love spell, those love spells were not shit. Yes, sirens are deadly charmers. Yes, they are. And that's why, like, breaking out of a siren's hold, love spells won't ever work on you again. Love spells will not ever work on you again. Nothing that entrances you, like, once you break out of a siren's hold, there is nothing that can keep you imprisoned like that. Yeah, once you've been through the 10 of Swords, you're good. So I'm glad that I experienced a male siren first. Because the warlock, the gigolo warlock probably would have had me if I hadn't have experienced the siren and broken out of that illusion first. How did I break out of it? The defining moment was heartbreak. Like, severe heartbreak. Finding out that this individual slept with my sister. That was the defining moment. Like, that's when it was like, what the fuck am I waiting for? Because I would consistently pour into this individual, and they would give me half-assed responses while coming through in the dream state, like keeping me in this fantasy prison. this weird mental illusion until I had found out things that this individual was doing behind the scenes that they didn't want me to find out about that shattered the illusion. It was the heartbreak of knowing that there was this karmic feminine individual smiling and laughing in my face and coming into my space, and that their child could potentially be his, because I ended up miscarrying his child. Like, the old version of me miscarried this individual's child, and then to know that around the time that she had conceived was around the time they were fucking with each other, and the way that this child would make the same facial expressions as him, it shadowed it. I was done. Like, that's how fucking heartbreak. If you are currently enveloped in this illusion, you gotta know that you're worth more than this. Like, if you're not going through heartbreak, get out of there. Get out of there. Oh my God. He just knocked down the fierce, focused, and fabulous sign. You gotta stay fierce, focused, and fabulous. Know that you are everything that this individual is not giving you. If you're not going through heartbreak, you've got to understand that you are worth more than what this individual is giving you by not being there. And I would highly recommend, because I did multiple cord cuttings and then quantum leaping from this individual's energy. And that's when I ended up meeting, like, when I finally released this individual, like 3 years of going through this, when I found out what I found out, that's when the gigolo warlock came into my life. And I should have known that it wasn't a coincidence. Because I was supposed to be manhandled. I was supposed to be handled. And the moment that I broke out of this individual's hold, another one came in. Ridiculous. Thank you, AB Patty, but let's not get into all that. But if you are in it, like, why are you waiting for somebody? The love of your life is right here. It's right in front of you. It's you. And thank you, AB Patty, for was that a beauty forever Rosa? That reminds me of the Beauty and the Beast. That's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, AB, for pouring into me. You know that you're going to receive it back infinitely. And you too, Legendary Lash Doll. I love you, and I need you to love you too. Anything that's not pouring into you or elevating you should not be a part of your experience. You're worth more than these individuals ever offered you. And it's not easy to let go. But you need to. For the highest vibrational good of you. And trust your intuition, because I didn't want to trust my intuition until I saw it play out in front of me. Until I had to. Don't get to that point where God has to show you what God's been telling you. Listen the first time. Trust. Because something that is for you, something that's going to elevate you, something that's going to be good for you, isn't going to hurt like that. Isn't going to make you feel like that. Anything that makes you feel like that is a learning lesson. Anything that makes you depressed, makes you feel unworthy or worthless, and makes you question why you exist, is not good for you. Is not elevating you into the person that you are meant to be. In order to receive a love, you don't have to question. In order to receive friendships, you don't have to question. In order for you to receive a career that you fucking love, a life that you love, if there are individuals that aren't putting you in a position to love your life, they gotta go. They gotta go. Unless they your babies. But you should be finding ways to enhance the energy of your children in a way where they love their life, you love them, and you love life together. Because I tell you, my kids get on my fur babies, which are they're my fur kids. They're fur toddlers. They get on my last motherfucking nerve. They do. But I love them. And I love life more because of them. Even though they be doing shit and breaking shit and fucking shit up and just being a mess sometimes. You can't have nice things with fur toddlers. Just like you. I won't say you can't have nice things, but you got to keep the nice things away from your fur toddlers. You got to keep nice things away from your toddlers. But that shouldn't put you in a position to not love the life you've been given with your children. And if your children are depressed, take them out to do things, give them space. But when they're ready, do things with them. Get them outside, drawing on the sidewalk with chalk, playing like tic-tac-toe outside, doing things that get them in the sun, that get them smiling. And music speaks volumes. I know that anytime I feel low, I will go listen to music. Maybe your child needs to speak through music. Start integrating music, hopscotch. But start also integrating music to where you can vibe together. Where you don't need to talk in order to raise their vibration. I'm sorry. I'm impressed. I am impressed because that takes so much effort. With that individual trolling, that's like individual dots that you gotta like connect to make a word. Like, I am impressed. The resilience on that. The determination and the resilience. That's a great, you could literally do anything. I don't know how long that individual probably spent every hour of this live typing that shit out. Woo! I mean, just to get blocked, but the resilience, the perseverance, and determination is absolutely impressive. Absolutely impressive. You know, I gotta give props to that individual. Every dot mattered. Every dot mattered. Woo! Anyways, I'm sorry. Yes, judgment immediately, but I am genuinely impressed. All dots matter, apparently. Yes, Trevor. I am genuinely impressed at the determination to be a heckler. Somebody took hours out of their day to heckle me with dots that created thousands of dots. Woo, that was, like I said, you could do anything. That individual just created a word out of periods. I don't know how long it took that individual, but they were determined to make sure they heckled me with periods. I needed that. That just made my day. If literally every time you think that you can't do something, remember the individual in this chat that spent hours creating a word out of dots. They believed they could do it. However they went out of their way to do that, I am impressed with the perseverance. And every time I start to struggle with my day, I'm gonna remember that. Woo! Alright, I'm sorry. Anyways, you guys, I am about to... No, I'm gonna pull some more. I'll head over to TikTok in a minute. Yeah, for the title. You weaponized your pain so it couldn't be used against you, and that unlocked your Wheel of Fortune after being airlifted from a energetic war zone. Nice. No, did y'all, bro, please tell me you just saw the magic of that just literally cartwheel out of the chat. Cartwheel out of the deck. Do y'all see that? I know you can't see what it says, but did y'all see how that flipped out of the deck? It was snatched out of the deck and positioned. Prosperity. This is basically 10 of Pentacles energy, yes. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Let me read that again for y'all that did not hear that and you've been sitting in this live. this entire time with what we've been talking about. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. It says that. You can see it. I'm not playing with you. Manifest your dreams as the master ascended alchemist you are into reality. And who sent that? Thank you, Janice. Thank you, Janice, for pouring into me. You know that you're going to receive it back infinitely in all the ways that God deems necessary for your experience. Dharma, elevation, advancement, enhancements, abilities, and destiny. Thank you, Allison. Same goes for you. And truth. Your name is literally confirmation because we just talked about the truth. The truth, all that's done in the dark will come to light. All that was hidden from you, all that you felt like you hadn't received closure on, closure comes through when you no longer need it to. Yep, when you love yourself, because you understand the closure you were seeking was something you were desiring outside of self. And let me explain that. If you were seeking closure on why certain things happen to you when it pertained to a karmic family dynamic, it's because you were hurting. And you were seeking an understanding of why this injustice had occurred. Only to realize when you loved yourself, it put you in a position to pour into you. That it happened for you. Same with a relationship. I no longer look at the injustices that I experienced and look at them like they happened to me. They happened for me. So when you stop looking for closure because you said, my closure is success. My closure is I am not carrying with me any individual that will throw me under the bus for what it is I know. What it is I know I can manifest. What it is I know I am capable of. My closure is an understanding that I have evolved beyond any individual that would have used me to obtain this. That hurt me for their own selfish reasons. That hurt me so they could step on me and get a leg up on me to receive something fleeting. Where the process that I went through, it stabilized this abundance. I didn't hurt, harm, and injure others to obtain. I went the path straight and narrow, which is not easy. So when you seek closure outside of self, you're speaking your pain further into existence. Closure is seeking an answer you already hold. That answer comes from your experience, your evolution, and your success, and your faith. When you hold all of these, you no longer feel the need to be justified. You no longer feel the need to be validated. You no longer feel the need to be heard by individuals that were taken out of your experience for a reason. And that's when exactly a reckoning comes through. That's when it all falls, because your energy is no longer a part of this timeline. And who said that? Hold on. I wanna know. Thank you, Truth. Thank you, Eon. Thank you, Eon. You are eons beyond this energy. Thank you for pouring into me, and know that you're going to receive it back infinitely. Thank you, Blessed, for sharing the live, and that is just confirmation. You are blessed, and you're about to be even more blessed than you had ever anticipated before. You knew this was coming. You just didn't know how it was going to come in, how it was going to play out. Be gentle on yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Your angels are letting you know you're overcoming these difficulties. You're about to have a soft life. But you went through such brutality in order to be this soft, receptive energy. This is also the divine saying they're about to surround you with gentle people, situations, and environments after so much trauma. Because you're not meant to continually overcome difficulties in the way that you have already overcome them. These are entirely new difficulties. Like a new tax bracket where you got to factor out taxes. Like you receiving millions, how much in taxes you got? How much in taxes you got to pay on that? All of a sudden you going viral, you're a success, but you got to factor out how you're going to budget this, how you're going to do this, how you're going to move, how you're going to integrate this. It is different problems, but problems that are, I won't even say problems, things that are going to put a smile on your face. Damn, the wind is really blowing. Things that are going to put a smile on your face as you're sorting through them. Business picking up, you getting promotions, but it adds more to your plate, but things that you're ready for. You're ready for this. Because your energy is stating that you already are this. And if the winds have changed, like somebody said earlier, pay attention to the thoughts and ideas that come to you. They are answered prayers. Claircognizance. You already know this is your reality. You've been seeing it. You've been feeling it. It's been affirmed. It's been coming to you. Like you being like, I'm a millionaire. And you've been like, wait a second. That's an answered prayer. That is you affirming that timeline. You affirming that version of yourself and then implementing a routine that further puts your energy in a position to align with this, and you have. First card out was prosperity. Healthy lifestyle and take your power back. Ooh, it wanted to flip into the reverse. With healthy lifestyle, somebody has no access to your power. You were moved out of this war zone. Why? Tell me, welcome to the new. Tell me why this power flipped in reverse though. Somebody lost all of your power with you taking it back. You've been, like you said, like we're going to talk about on YouTube, airlifted from this war zone. So all hell broke loose. Which puts you in a position to receive. But you already knew that. You've seen it. You thought thoughts to where you knew you were getting this justice. They do. They do owe you big money on your social security number alone. That is something you may want to look into. Yeah, because you were airlifted, spread your wings from this, and you had the courage to take this leap of faith from these dynamics that did not serve you. From any individual that was attempting to continuously be an adversary. So they're just reiterating the same message. What you left behind has been unable to follow you. And all the things you surrendered, you're receiving back in a way that has been purified. Anything that was left behind, you could not take with you. And you're receiving it back in a way where it will adhere to the energy you're in. If you lost a house, you're receiving a house, but it's a better house than what you left behind. You lost a car, you're receiving your dream car. Whatever it is, I won't say you lost, that you surrendered. You felt like you took financial hits. This is 10,000 the amount that you felt like you lost. That you just went with the flow with. You trusted. You felt like they did a humiliation ritual. And you felt like with these gossip, slander, defamation, you felt like all the ways that they had done you dirty was going to stick with you. God has not only cleared your name, but about you're making a name for yourself. In all the ways that people had your name in their fucking mouth, they gonna wish they never did that. I heard they already are. You just played a scratcher that says win 10,000. Did you win? You better affirm that win. You better affirm that win. 10,000. Affirm that shit in your energy immediately, expeditiously, prosperity to each and every one of you. 10,000 on a scratch off. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Blessings. Win. You better affirm that win. You already won. You already won. 10 million Lotto Thursday. I'm in it. I'm sending you the energy you need to win that shit. 10 milli? Oh my God, 10 milli? You won. You better start affirming you won. You better start listening to affirmations and binaural beats about how you won the lottery. I know Elmer has some meditations to where it talks about you have won the lottery. You have won the lottery. Consistently affirming yourself, and not obsessively, but where you're like, I won the lottery. I know I did. I won my version of the lottery. And that was having a healthy, happy family. And being able to do what I love. That's my lottery. Being able to do my dream job, do what I love. And having a healthy, happy family. And my fur babies being healthy and happy. Oh yeah. That's my version of the lottery. Now I'm not done adding to it. But I will tell you, I've had multiple things come through that only God could bring. But God only brought them when I was ready. Don't give up on your dreams. Because like I said, y'all are watching it play out right now. I did not think that I would be at 131,000 galactic golden nuggies on TikTok. And that my videos would be going viral. One of the videos on here just recently reached 20,000 people. One of my videos on TikTok or on YouTube reached, I think it's like 25,000 people. What the fuck? That's incredible. And I'm not bragging. I'm just telling y'all, when you detach from it, because it wasn't about the numbers for me. I was doing it praying that the message would reach those it needed to reach. And it reached a lot more than I ever anticipated. When I come live, when I do these messages, it's to make sure that I'm touching the lives that I'm meant to touch in order for you to take this information and use it to advance. Because the more you advance, the better this world gets. The more of us that wake up, the more of us that start fulfilling our soul mission, the more of us that start pouring into this planet and each other, the better this world gets. The more opportunities that open up for us to do what it is we love. To no longer be scrutinized and persecuted in a way where the positions that had once been filled by those that were darker elite energies light workers can be moved into them. Instead of us pouring into individuals that are just in it for themselves, we're pouring into humanity. Where we're going to bring it up before I hop off here. Because I do need to meditate a little bit, just a little bit before I go over to YouTube again. But if you think about Charlie D'Amelio, like, I'm not judging this individual in any way, but what were we idolizing? I mean, I won't say I was one of them, but this individual was racking in millions of dollars while being a diva behind the scenes, like being this individual that just thought they were better than others. And the Kardashians, if we're bringing them up too. We were pouring into individuals who were throwing a fantasy in our face because they never wanted us to reach our full potential. Again, I'm not judging them, but I'm saying, look at the way that we have been glamorized, that we have been thrown an illusion in order to stay looped in a cycle of consuming and observing instead of interacting and creating. Oh, thank you, Mary Jane. Thank you, Mary Jane, for pouring into me. And know that you are going to receive it back infinitely in every way that God deems necessary for your experience, dharma, evolution, advancements, abilities, and every way that you know you have aligned to. Thank you. Thank you, Mary Jane. And look at it. Listen, look at everything and everyone that you used to idolize more than yourself. What were you putting on a pedestal? Who were you putting on a pedestal? If you spoke on that a month ago, keep speaking on it. It's changing. But you got to be ready. You got to believe in you in order to step into that position to where you're the mouthpiece that changes the world. You're the mouthpiece that breaks the matrix. You can't be afraid to be persecuted. That's one thing that they didn't expect us overcoming is our fear of persecution and the humiliation they attempted to place around our name. You can't be afraid to be yourself. You can't be afraid to know what you know, and you can't be afraid to walk in your truth, because that's what changes the world. And you can't be afraid to dream big and achieve big, believing you will receive it. Receive big, because you will. And this is the divine confirming for you, this is the path you were meant to walk. Don't be afraid of being seen. And don't be afraid of just starting. Again, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. Thank you, TK the God. Thank you, TK the God, for pouring into me. You know that you're going to receive it back infinitely in all the ways that God deems necessary for your experience, dharma, evolution, advancements, abilities, as well as every way that your heart, I know this is going to sound cheesy, but every way that your heart has, I know it's going to sound cheesy to say, but every way that your heart has enveloped me in the love that you didn't need to pour into me, but you have. And I really do appreciate it. And I know it sounds cheesy, but you really, like, your message was very sweet, and I appreciate it. With the messages I was able to get through this weekend, I haven't seen another one that you sent, if you sent another one back, but I responded to you. It really did make me emotional. Like, thank you. I appreciate it very much. I really do. It confirms what I'm doing is changing those that pick up on the messages and the messages that I receive. So I'm glad that I could change your life in the way that, like, you've changed mine just by being here. So thank you for your sweet message of confirmation that I really am changing lives. And I helped you. So thank you, TK the God, for pouring into me and letting me know how I've helped you and how you've helped me. So thank you. And all is well. Look at it. We were just holding gratitude, y'all. Look at this. Gratitude for this golden opportunity. All is well. You're receiving this. You are this golden opportunity. All that you are, you're receiving in this moment. Claim it now. Thank you. Your name is Hot Win. Hot Twin. I read that as Hot Win. Hot Twin. Ooh, you have aligned with a romantic opportunity as well. Somebody who is a kindred soul and spirit. But I initially read that as Hot Win. So this is a win. Hot off the stove. Hot out the oven. Divine is bringing you something coming in hot, as well as a romantic partnership that's going to elevate you. Y'all see the flickers of light? There are the birds back outside again. Confirmation, communication coming in about a golden opportunity. But I'm just confirming it for you. Anyways, you guys, before I burn myself out at the beginning of the week, because I still am going to go over and do that YouTube reading. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I honor you. And I will see you back over here again tomorrow, same time. Should be around the same time, maybe a little earlier. We'll see. For those of you that I will not see over on YouTube, I will see you tomorrow. For those of you that resonate with this message, you are what it is you have attracted. Continuously nurture the timeline you're in and know that all is well. Everything is here now. It is coming in now. This is your moment. This is your time. It is for you. You are created for this. And like I said, you don't need to be perfect to start. Just start. Many of you are already receiving. Prepare to receive more. Many of you have already started, but don't be afraid to really go in on this experience. When it pertains to what you believe yourself being able to receive, you can literally have it all. And my new YouTube name is All Seeing Isis. If you type in ALLSEEINGISIS, you will find me. So for those of you that I will see over there, I'll see you in about, give me like 15 minutes. 15, 20 minutes. For those of you I won't see over on YouTube, I will see you again tomorrow. So my YouTube is All Seeing Isis, ALL, like all. And then seeing, I see you, ALLSEEINGISIS. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I honor you. Thank you for all that you have done for me. And not just me, but my fur babies, humanity, and this planet. And don't be afraid to fully pour into your purpose and dharma, because that will further change the world. And work on your self-concept if you don't believe in you. Your self-concept, how you feel about you and the way that you have changed within. The way that you have changed is how you change the world. The work's got to come from within. Anyways, I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for everything that you have done. And I hope that you received everything from this live that you needed to in order to elevate your experience. And I pray that you leave this live feeling better than when you came into it. And until I see you guys again, if not over on YouTube tomorrow, I love you. Stay peaceful, unconditionally loving, stand united, and remain respectful unless disrespected. Then check with the Most High before you check a motherfucker with grace. And like Jase would say, XXX Tentacion, A. If anybody tells you to lay down, run them the fuck over. But not with your car. Vroom, vroom. With your energy. Because we have nothing to prove. Our energy obviously does it for us. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. I honor you. And I will see you, like I said, if not over on YouTube, again, right back here tomorrow. So make sure you guys are staying grounded, getting your water in, drinking your water, getting your spiritual baths in, and taking a walk, getting some vitamin D or sitting under the moonlight. Experience the beauty of this world before you dive in fully to changing it. I love you guys. I appreciate you. And I will see you again very soon. So until then, bye!